Hey veterans, Travis Studdard, Veterans Disability Attorney here again with another video on secondary disabilities, the third in our series on these types of disabilities. They're so important in making sure you get all the VA benefits that you deserve. So again, most vets think of a secondary disability as something that happens after the first service-connected disability. Again, if service-connected disability A causes disability B, then B is the secondary disability. And if A causes B, then naturally A happened first and then B happens next, right? I mean, that's kind of what makes basic logical sense. And that is usually how it plays out. But as I've told you before, veterans need to look for all possible disabilities that they are eligible for, especially with secondary disabilities. And when you are considering that, it's very important that you also consider pre-existing disabilities as possibly being service-connected. And how exactly do you do that? Because by definition, a pre-existing disability is one that existed prior to military service. And so if something existed prior to military service, how in the world can you get it service-connected? You know, in other words, how does disability A cause disability B if B was in existence before A, right? It makes no sense unless you consider the concept of aggravation. If you have a pre-existing disability and then a service-connected disability makes that disability worse, then you're eligible for service connection on a secondary basis as a result of that aggravation. Okay, so again, we've been talking about A causing B. Now think of it in terms of A aggravating B. And if it's aggravated, or by that I mean made worse, then you're eligible for service connection. So let's say, you know, you have a knee injury that, you know, pre-existed military service that would, you know, if would probably be rated at a 10% level, let's say. And then in service, you develop a disability on the other knee, and again, through overuse, the service-connected one causes you to bear weight on the pre-existing knee more so, then you can aggravate that pre-existing knee disability. And so you may go from what would have been a 10% rating up to, say, you know, perhaps a 30% rating. So that 10 to 30 increase is the aggravation. That is the worsening there. So again, you can do that. You can get service connection for a pre-existing disability. Don't let the VA tell you that you can't, because they're wrong. And if they do, you need to appeal that. And you know, if you need help with that, we'll be glad to look at your claim for you. Check out our other videos. If you like this one, give it a thumbs up and reach out to us if we can be of help in your claim. Thanks for watching.